Landing in Bangkok this time felt familiar, heavier, in the best way possible. We're not tourists anymore. We didn't come for a vacation or a food tour. We came to stay. And those first 48 hours of making Thailand our new home hit differently. Usually there's a return flight, but not this time. We stepped off that plane knowing this is home now. And honestly, it felt right. Like every checklist, every setback, every item we sold, it all brought us here to this exact moment. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Doc and Bean, and today we are bringing you guys the first 48 hours here in Thailand. Thailand. We live here now, right? Thailand. So yeah, it's not just vacation anymore, you know? So we are taking it all in and we're gonna break it down for y'all, right? Mm-hmm. Right.
All right, let's start with, we got off the plane, and we got off the plane many times in Thailand before. But this is the first time we getting off the plane and we're staying, we're not going back home.
Right.
So how did you feel and what was your thoughts on that? You're not leaving.
Right.
First impressions.
I was happy to be back. It felt like, okay, Wusa, I know what it is. And I know that, okay, this is a transition for us. Because remember the first time we came here in 2018 and we actually felt like, okay, this is different. We really enjoyed it. But just knowing that, all right, this is not vacation and this is home. So, and I guess I feel like we are going to feel different when we go on vacation and we come back and this is our home airport. That's when you're going to really feel like it's something different. But how do you feel about it?
It's not home yet. I don't get the feeling yet because we haven't been here that long yet.
Yeah.
So that probably will come in a few months, surely in a year or so it will come.
Yeah.
But not yet. It's still too new for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got here, we got to our Airbnb, dropped our bags, and like we always do, explore the neighborhood, right? Explore our Airbnb and our neighborhood so we know where everything is. So we explored the Airbnb first. What did you think about that?
The Airbnb, this is something we always do. The first 24, 48 hours, we get our bearings.
Right.
We get our surroundings to see what we can do. And I like the Airbnb. I like the building. It is okay.
Yeah, it has everything we need. It has a gym. It has co-working spaces. It has a sauna, 2 pools. So it's really nice. We really like it. The only issue is that the card, we only have 1 key card, and the more modern buildings now in Bangkok, you actually,
we have 1 key card.
Yeah.
It's probably because the owner wouldn't get another one.
Yeah.
That's probably the reason. It's not the building. It's just the owner of the condo.
Right.
So we have 1 key card, which is not so convenient.
Yeah, but most of the upgraded buildings now in Bangkok, it's either a key card to get everywhere, up, down, anywhere you need to go, exit the building. If it's not a card, it's facial recognition. So this is what you're gonna have to get used to. The technology is a bit more in these upscale buildings. So, yeah. So then once we approved our condo, we went into the neighborhood. And
This is a neighborhood we never been in before.
So, and we intentionally chose a more local neighborhood.
More local. This is a more local neighborhood, more local people, less English is spoken, if any, really. There's some.
Yeah.
And more local food, which I think tastes better and is cheaper.
Right.
Too.
It just we judge that based on how often I have to pull my phone out to translate, and we have to do that a lot more in this area. We felt like in the more tourist areas, but no, the area is still nice. Like 2 streets over, we have a lot of street vendors, and it's busy in the morning. Right on the corner of our street, there's a Starbucks. A 15-minute walk, we have the MRT and the BTS station. So, you know, that was good,
Yeah.
you know?
So a neighborhood is good for us, and it might not be for everybody else or most people, but we've been to Thailand a lot, so we kind of know what we want and I was looking for. And it's a mix of polish and local feel. This is, I think, is perfect. This neighborhood is perfect.
It is actually perfect.
I don't think most people would like it.
Yeah.
Though. But we like it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You do your research like we always do and make sure you are finding what's best for you. You have a ton of information now, even when booking the Airbnb. Like I asked a bunch of questions, you know, what's the name of the building? Then I put the building in the maps and see what's around. So I even know the feel. You can put the little yellow guy on the ground and look around the neighborhood on Google to see what the neighborhood is like and just read up on the neighborhood, you know? So that's something I always do when I'm researching to pick a place.
Yeah, that's part of what we do. 24, 48 hours in, we check out the neighborhood, we check out the building, and of course you got to go to your room.
Yes.
So we check out the room, and there's not much to check out in the room.
Right.
Because it's small.
Yeah. So, and that's one of the things you have to get used to here, right? It is now, we left a 2,400 square foot home in Florida to come to a 344 square foot room apartment in Bangkok. So that was a bit different for us, but I mean, we knew what we was getting into. We know
this
the
is
rooms
not
are
really
small.
getting into anything. This is what we actually like. I mean, we like the area. The rooms are a little bit small.
Yeah, you can't get away from that. Basically, you can't get away from it. So, after we checked out the room, we checked out the neighborhood. We went to the BTS. We also wanted to see if there's any supermarkets and like markets, the local markets, which we did. There's a huge mall not too far from here, the Bangkok Mall, and there's also another like a full-on street vendor market where we bought a bunch of cheap food and stuff like that to stock our fruits and vegetables. We did that, and then we ate for pretty cheap at that market.
Well, we've been eating pretty cheap this whole time in this neighborhood because you can.
Yeah.
So what should we like? And the food is good. It's a little hot for her. But
listen, I have to get I can handle spicy, but he's like Mark Wayne spicy, like strictly dumpling spicy. That's I can't do that. So, but I can handle some, but I know like eating here, you know, like when you go to a Thai restaurant, they ask you what your level 1 to 5. They ain't asking anything when you go to these street vendors.
Yeah.
They putting
cook
it
how they cook.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's good for me. And I like the heat anyway. So.
Yeah. But so that was basically day one, right? We checked out our neighborhood, our Airbnb. We want to know what is around us. And we came back late as usual, just from exploring. But the next day, we had to get a little more down to business, right? We sat down and planned out our to-do list. So what do we have to do? Who do we have to meet? Let's start meeting agents. So we went on Fazwaz, Facebook Marketplace, and also the Facebook groups, Hip Flats, just to make connection with agents to see what's out there and stuff like that. And that was, you know, we knew we had to meet with a visa consultant, right? And so we did our to-do list. And once we had our to-do list, we started taking action. So even that day, we had already connected with a couple visa consultants before we got here. So once we landed, we were like, let's meet up. Dak is big on, I need to meet face to face. We need to get energy. I need to see how, structured you are, if you can be on point with this, right? Listen, and I'm grateful for that. But so we met up with the visa consultant, and to do that, we actually had to hop on the yellow line. Then we had to connect to the green line because we're a little distance out. And they were in the Tonglor district. So we also explored that area, right? And we kind of saw the difference.
Yeah, we saw the difference
in prices
and this is where we would have stayed on vacation.
Right.
Tunglo area.
Yeah.
But living here, we like area like we're in now. It's a little bit more expensive in that area.
Yeah.
I don't want to say expensive because I don't think this stuff is expensive, but just an example, like pad kaprao, which is like that's the minced meat and rice and egg
That
on
egg
top.
on top.
Right, and that is around 50-60 baht where we are now. And in Zhanglo and those type of areas, it's about 120 baht
Right.
for the same dish.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing,
Yeah.
but it's just different areas.
Right. And we actually intentionally like looked around the area to compare it to where we're staying. Because the few times we came here, we stayed up to like near ASOC and all that stuff, all the hype. And then we were like, oh, okay, we're staying in a local area. But now comparing the two, we like this feel way more. So we know, okay, check, this is what we like, this is what we don't like. But yeah, and after that, exploring that neighborhood, we was happy to come back to where we are.
But we have to find a place.
Right,
We
right.
have to find a permanent apartment in an area we
Yes.
like, which is what we're actually doing.
Yeah, and we're
now.
gonna take you along that journey to, about like with the apartment hunting and the frenzy that is like meeting up with agents or even just getting in contact with them. It's overwhelming a little bit to me.
It's more intense than you would think. The videos make it look nice.
Yeah.
But on the train, off the train, meeting with agents and all of that. But yeah, we're gonna show that
Yeah.
too.
So let's break down the expenses, right? Right.
How much did we spend in 48 hours?
Right.
First 48 hours of being there, how much did we spend?
So when we land, we got a Grab that took us to our condo, right? And I think in certain hotspot areas, they can charge more. It's just like Uber in America. They have peak times, low times, you can exit out and do it again, and it's a different price. So just be aware of that. But our expense here, and then when we went to the supermarket, because we had a load, we had to take another Grab back. So total, we paid $538
So this
in
is
Grab
for 2
rides.
weeks. We took 2 or 3 Grabs, and that was how much?
538 baht, which is about $16 US.
So food. How much in 48 hours did we spend on food?
Well, we went and stocked up our condo, right? So we hit up the supermarket. We got water, some fruit, snacks. Doc gotta have his snacks. So for that, we paid about 220 baht at the supermarket. Yeah, so which is about almost $7 US, like $6.75 or something like that. So that was that. And then eating out, all the markets we went to, all the snacks. We ate at 2 different markets. We had sugarcane juice, we had Thai tea.
I had a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, listen,
You had a bunch.
our table was full of everything we wanted to try. And that ended up being 470 baht, which is about 14.50, right? And then, so we took the train from here to our visa consulting, and that was 344 baht round trip because it was 2 trains, 2 people.
Right.
Yeah, 344 baht, which is about $10 US.
Yeah, the train is not that bad. It's not that cheap, but it's not expensive at all.
Right. It's cheaper than a Grab.
Yeah.
And then
And then the Grab, you're in traffic. This is Bangkok.
Yeah.
So you will be in traffic. So it's easier to take the train.
right. And you can also do the Grab motorcycle.
You were
But-
scared?
A little bit. I was a little scared. I ain't gonna, but but to me, I rather be like convenient and get there within, 20, 30 minutes than you know, the Grab saying you'll be there in 15 minutes and it takes you an hour. Like Bangkok traffic is next level crazy. But
All right.
yeah.
So what's the total? How much did we spend in 48 hours?
You gotta do the drum roll. Well, 1,572 baht, which was 48.49 in USD. Yeah.
That's good?
That is excellent.
Yeah.
For 2 days?
Yeah.
Excellent. And we was on the train, we took Grabs, we ate, you know, like, no, we did a bunch of stuff in 48 hours and we only paid under $50, really, you know?
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's how much we spent in 48 hours.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. If you're planning to relocate anywhere in the world and want it smooth and stress-free, head over to docandbean.com to grab your Move Abroad guides, including one made just for Thailand. You'll also find AI travel prompts and detailed itineraries, plus our AI YouTube blueprint to help you build, automate, and grow your channel like a pro. Links in the description. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, so your first 48 hours down, how do you feel? You made the right decision?
I know I make the right decision before I came. So yeah, the first 48 was good.
Yeah. 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 For me, it was like I'm getting settled. It's like, you know how you get into a nice, fresh, clean sheets and you pull the cover, it's like nice and settled.
Right.
Yeah. I'm getting there. Yeah. So, listen, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, you guys. Stick with us. We have apartment tours. We're gonna take you and just show you what the process is like. So when you're eventually coming to Thailand or moving somewhere else, because this can go for any country you move to. Honestly, you know, you have a certain set of steps and prep to make sure your transition is smooth. And for this, we have created a couple Move Abroad essentials, basically, to help you make that smoother. And we have one specifically for Thailand because we know we're moving to Thailand. I'm like, how can we give back? Telling you guys about it and then having a step-by-step that, you know, you can just check off and do. So check the links in the description for that. And are you guys moving somewhere? Where are you moving? What do you usually do in your first 48 hours when you go anywhere? What have been, you know, your routine? So, but yeah, that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Peace.
See ya.